Our founding fathers would have never been able to fathom leaders, and I'm talking more than 50% of the leaders in our country, who outwardly hate America, who outwardly would support and give cover to, and have a media that gives cover to, domestic terrorist professionals that travel from city to city, going in, causing terror, and physically attacking law enforcement agents that are getting rid of violent, savage, criminal, illegal aliens that are living and being harbored and mooching off of our entitlement system, and making communities unsafe for actual citizens. I don't think our founding fathers could have ever fathomed that people like that would exist in our country. So they created a constitution to protect the rights of citizens, and they felt, again, that we're living in this society, we're living in this great country, and that people are going to protect that to the end of time. I don't think they ever thought, Frankie, that globalist foreign leaders would inject billions of dollars of cash and essentially use these people as puppets and use the media as puppets to sell out and tell the impressionable masses that somehow enforcing law was bad and enabling terrorists was good. That's where we're at right now. Remember when Joe Biden called Antifa an idea? It only got worse from there. Now CNN covers for Antifa, and we see this chaos that they have unleashed around our cities. George Floyd riots, we showed last week with the Portland riots, and now they're doing it in Chicago to protest ICE carrying out their deportation duties and the National Guard protecting the ICE facilities. Look at how the CNN people react. Roll it.
Is the federal government unable to carry out its functions? Even that's not clear either. Yes, people are protesting or blocking entrances to buildings or whatever else, but that's not an inability, that's a disruption. And would that warrant or necessitate calling in the National Guard in order to help ICE do its functions? That just doesn't seem to be right either. There's a long history, or tradition, if you want to call it that, of people protesting government buildings. You call in the cops, clear them out, and get them out of the way. Often they don't seem to require the National Guard. And so it is quite an escalation to bless the legal sending in of National Guard troops and lowering the standard in the way that it seems to be happening here.
Hold on a minute. So he's saying the unprecedented act here is Trump sending in the Guard. I say the unprecedented act here is that people who are protesting in front of the buildings are now becoming physically violent with agents.